The middle room. A room that was mine when I was forced to see her. When I was told I had to see a woman who wrote me off, who wanted a support check in return for my upbringing when she only brought me down repeatedly. That had been my bed in my room. The last bed to ever hold me kicking, screaming, begging, and pleading. The last bed to ever hold me captive against myself. An American flag was thrown under heaps of clothing. How convenient. The American dream. Decaying house with broken people, dangerous people robbed childhoods and defeat. No one will understand why my camera picked this bed to take more than a handful of pictures. Just one view. One shot. More than 5 pictures. No one could understand the meaning behind that. Except me and the decaying, broken, dangerous, and dead. The master bedroom, where the devil slept, where she slept before she fled to sunnier skies, before she left in what had to have been a rush. Her clothes still hung from hangers crowding the closet. My feet shuffled, my camera clicked. Once, twice, 3, 4. More times that I could count. I didn't want to miss anything. I couldn't miss anything. This wasn't something I could do a few times a month. This wasn't something I could do again. The no trespassing sign told me I couldn't this once. But the officials don't know the whole story. They don't know that I'm possessed. They don't know why I needed this. I fingered through the clothing until my jaw dropped. My camera dropped, my hands dropped. Tears dropped, splashing the hardwood floor under me. And I took the fabric off the hanger and held it up to me. My sweater. I remembered it. All of a sudden I remembered myself in this material. In this house, on those 2 days a week, every other weekend when I was forced to perform as daughter, while she couldn't manage mother. She could never manage that title, and she got off easy with me. With the self-sufficient, with a grown-up at the age of 6. All the clothing flew from the hangers and dropped along with the tears that were now making themselves comfortable welling my eyes. The closet became crowded from the bottom instead of the top. All the clothes laid on their backs and fronts, sides on top of shoes that were probably mine as well. Stuff that she probably didn't think twice about wearing. What she probably didn't even remember was mine. But I remember. I remember everything. The staircase again. After the clothes, the shoes, the bed littered with fabrics, the nightstand with ashtrays and cigarette butts and ashes that weren't bothered to be placed in the ashtray, the dresser with the stuffed bears and the old flowers, The dresser stuffed with the clothes I wish I could take home with me so I could burn them. Burn everything up along with every memory of her. After that room was the staircase again. And down, down, down I went. The last room I visited was the living room. The living room with the entertainment center I had also remembered. There was a secret door on the side that she kept her CDs and movies in. I didn't check it. I walked to the front of the wooden structure, bent down to see what was laying open on a box sitting in front of it. More tears welled up into my eyes that stung. I had to squint to see out of. That my camera had to keep its focusing and refocusing and clicking to make up for it. I saw myself, a dozen years younger, and I was captured on film, and she had album. The last room I visited was the living room. The living room with the entertainment center I had also remembered. There was a secret door on the side that she kept her CDs and movies in. I didn't check it. I walked to the front of the wooden structure. I bent down to see what was laying open on a box, sitting in front of it. And more tears welled up into my eyes that stung. I had to squint to see out of. Then my camera had to keep its focusing and refocusing and clicking to make up for it. I saw myself, a dozen years younger, and I was captured on film. And she had album after album full of my face, hardly smiling. I wonder why. I left the house with my camera in one hand, holding the entire house in that one hand. I left and didn't look back. And in the other hand, I held 3 photo albums I couldn't help but take with me. They were my memories. It was my face. They were rightfully mine. I didn't want her to hold on to me. It was her fault that she never had me. That she could never look at me and see a daughter but a mistake. Something that wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't want her to hold on to me as I did everything in my power to hold on to her. It is I who has lost something. I know it's fruitless and I can't change anything. But it is I who needs to hold on. If only for this little while.